Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Aline. I'm a jewelry designer, and today we are going to talk about what is a patina. And if you've heard that term before, and when you've purchased something, you've heard of something being antiqued or blackened or other terms, that's all basically the same meaning of patina. And first of all, let you know this is my studio and it's in a garage, so you can see that basically it looks a little messy, but it's not. I know where everything is, so just keep that in mind. And it is also air conditioned, which is kind of important with Arizona heat. So anyway, let me talk to you a little bit. What is a patina, first of all? If you have seen, you've been outside and you've seen anything, maybe a copper structure, it could be a roof, it could be a sculpture, it could be whatever, and it's starting to turn green, that is what happens over time. It's just it's an oxidation that happens to metal over time. The air makes a difference. So what we try to do as jewelers is preserve some of that color and build it into the design that we're working on. And there are several different ways to do that. The one that uses the blackened, let's say, is called liver of sulfur. And liver of sulfur is potassium chloride. It's basically really, really stinky. It smells like, I don't know, rotten eggs mostly. And it comes in a lot of different forms. I happen to use a liquid form that you see here. And basically what it does is it blackens the piece, especially silver. I use it a lot with silver. I'm going to show you a piece here so you can see. I guess that's upside down. Okay, you can see basically this is, I dipped this into a liver of sulfur mixture, and then afterwards I've taken, because I textured it ahead of time, I've taken and shined up the parts that are the relief parts. So you get kind of that look of silver, but you still get the black background on it. I love that look. Here's another thing that gives you that really good idea too. This is also done with liver of sulfur. Same concept, because some of the pieces are, I guess, relief. Those I have taken and shined back up so you get the bright silver. So liver of sulfur is one way to go. Now when you're dealing with copper, you have a couple other options. I really still love working with copper, even though I've morphed into other things since then. One of them is called, well, this is what it is. It's a blue patina. This is all natural. It's done with ammonia and vinegar, and it's mostly the fumes that you're using. There's a process to it, but basically what happens over time is it turns this blue color, and depending on how long it's in, and depending on a lot of things, the color will be a little bit different. But you can see these I've also treated already with a lacquer to maintain the color. So that's what you're seeing, why it looks so shiny. But that's one way to do it. I'm going to show it to you here in another piece. You can just see how it's green. That's the same process right there. And then what I did was I just I cleaned up the rest of it so that you only saw the green, kind of as an accent color against the stone. And that's a real natural way to do it. Another natural way to do it is just heat. Now this particular piece, now this is copper with silver in it, but this particular piece, it almost has a reddish look to it, and that reddish look is just heat that I applied to it and then got it right in cold water right away, so that it would maintain it. And then after that, it does have to be treated with some kind of a lacquer to hold the color. And then lastly, you can do a chemical patina. And there are lots of those available, lots of colors. The only one I've worked with so far is the really black one. And that's because I started working in black and gold, and I wanted to get that contrast. This is the one that I have used. It's called Presto Black. Again, lots of stuff out there, but this just happens to be what I'm using. And I'm going to show you how it looks. This is a pair of earrings that I made. Now these are steel, and then I've added, of course, the gold to it, as you can see. But then if I would have left it just the color of steel, it's kind of a dirty gray. I mean, it's gross just take my word for it, it's gross. So when I put this patina on it, again, it's permanent as long as I add the lacquer afterwards. And it gives it that really black look to it. And this one also gives you a better feel for it right here. You can see, and against the gold, how beautiful that black is. So that kind of gives you an overview of what patinas are and why we use them and how I use them. If you're interested in looking at my jewelry, it's at AleensAdornments.com. I will put the link down below. Please like the video if you like it. I'd appreciate that, and follow me here. I also, if you sign up to be a collector, that link will be down below too. And it's free. When you sign up, you will get 15% off your first order. So go for it. Thank you for joining me. Bye.